Hello everyone, this is the game Pollution Solution, based off of the Penguins of Madagascar cartoon show. It's a sort of puzzle platformer. I control the 4 different penguins, and they each can perform different actions. See? Private can't jump. I have to use one of the other penguins to help him. The hint mentions a whistle, which is confusing. That item doesn't even exist in this room. The correct way to get him up here is to just carry him. Weird. It's just a simple button. If you can open a door, you can push a button. But whatever. I'll switch to Kowalski. These barrels are strange. I can nudge them slightly, but they're difficult to actually move any further than that. I'll just place this down here. Yeah, he's fine. We're good. So here's how the whistle works. If I switch to Skipper and press X, Private appears at Skipper's location. No idea how he gets up here, considering that he can't even climb a ladder. I suppose that if Private wills it hard enough, he has the potential to overcome any obstacle. I've already played this game a few times before recording. I didn't get all of the way through, but I've played enough to get familiar with the mechanics, so I can get through these first few rooms quickly. The puzzles are very simple anyway. Progression is more of a struggle against the game's very unresponsive controls, and an attempt to avoid various game-breaking bugs, which you may see later. I'll just push this robot out of the way so that it's not shooting at everyone. Good, there's enough space to use the ladder. If I collide with the edge of the robot as I'm falling, I can sort of float on it. The game's collision detection doesn't know how to handle that. It still thinks that I'm falling, but I can't actually go any lower if the robot is right under me. So my penguin gets suspended in this weird state. I don't want to mess around with this for too long, because it is possible to get stuck floating like that. This is Kowalski's special move. He can jump on top of Private and crunch his spine in to get a modest jump boost. I feel like there's a way to destroy these robots. I just can't remember what it is. I've tried dynamite, and that doesn't seem to work. Cycling through the 4 penguins is annoying. There's only one button to change characters, and I have to cycle through all 4 of them in sequence. And it doesn't work if I just tap space 3 times quickly. I have to wait for Private to start flashing red before I can switch to Kowalski. Here's what they should have done. Reserve the space bar to cycle through the penguins, and in addition, each character should have an assigned key to switch immediately to that character. The game could even use their initials, PSRK. That would be simple and intuitive. The robots have a safe zone where I can push them without getting shot. It seems that Kowalski has the highest jump arc, so he can get to a lot of places without even using the stairs. I'ma be honest, the penguins do not look good in this art style. It's too simplistic and it doesn't give a good sense of proportions. They all come out looking very similar. Rather than trying to make the characters look more distinct, the developers just stuck a floating bubble letter over each one so that you can even tell who is whom. Come on! I keep pushing the button to call Private and it's not working. It got me thinking that maybe I have the wrong character selected, but no. This game's controls are so slow and unresponsive. Sometimes the game stops responding entirely, and I have to click on the game window to make the characters move again. Alright, finally. Come on, get down from there. For whatever reason, the game won't allow me to simply walk off of the side of a robot. When Skipper is standing like this, his walking ability completely locks out, and the only way off is to jump. That makes it really annoying to get through here. I just want to get under the platform and past the robot. Now you get out of here. I don't really have to pick up Private, but I'm going to because it's cute. Kowalski completely spazzes out if I hold up while the screen is panning away. I don't know, is this game's idea of a boss fight? This level design sucks. I'm only even using one character. Well, that was easy. Now to get out of here. Yeah, I could have guessed that that would happen. Whatever, my lives reset with each sector. This is it. I remember that I usually got stuck on this room when I played as a kid. Firstly, I have to get rid of these barrels. They move so freaking slowly. There's probably a faster way to do this. Oh, maybe I can use Rico in private. Wrong way. Oh, alright. I can use private to clear the barrels, but I have to sacrifice him. I thought that the barrels might slow him down, but apparently not. Sorry, buddy, that was not my intention. Grabbing this zipline is weird, too. I can't make the full jump arc because the platform bumps into my head and completely stops me in midair. I have to jump just right so that he still, somehow, has enough movement to get the rest of the distance to the zipline. Alright, now I can get the rest of the team across. Come along, Private. Oh, he's stuck. Luckily, we can fix that. Just teleport away, don't worry, he does that a lot. Yeah, the zipline doesn't even work anymore. Bummer. I was able to slide right off that time. Maybe it varies between characters. Skipper actually stands on the robot's head, and Rico hovers above it until it moves out from under him. We're near the end of the room here. I'll just run through quickly with everyone. Oh, so that's how you damage them. Yeah, I remember now. I can use Private as a shield to deflect the shots. Well, that makes it a lot easier. I was just going to try to jump past it. If Private takes a few hits and gets sent back, I can just whistle him back up here. Alright, I've decided that these noises are the most annoying shit ever, so I'm going to mute the video for a while. I got the dynamite for Rico. I see that the developers were being stupid and ignorant. They felt the need to label the explosives as TNT, which is completely wrong. Rico has never used TNT. It's always dynamite. I don't know how anyone could be so stupid to confuse those two. Dynamite and trinitrotoluene don't even look similar, and they have completely different properties. Dynamite is a cheap, general-purpose explosive. You can light it off with a fuse, as Rico clearly does. TNT, firstly, doesn't even come in those powdered-filled red sticks that you've surely seen. It's actually a crystal, which one can melt down into various shapes for different applications. And you can't even detonate it with a conventional fuse, because it activates at a very high temperature. When someone is detonating TNT, they usually start by first setting off a starter explosive. That explosive sends out a powerful wave, which sort of shocks the TNT and overcomes its energy barrier to actually trigger the chemical reaction. In comparison to dynamite, TNT is less powerful and much more expensive. It sees use in some specific applications, such as hydraulic fracturing and some military operations where environmental factors are unpredictable. A more reactive explosive might detonate if you handle it roughly. But Rico clearly doesn't care about safety. He uses explosives for callous, unplanned destruction, so TNT would not be the right tool for him. The game is just wrong here. I wonder what actually happens if I put Private through the teleporter by himself. There was one in an earlier level, but it didn't seem to affect him. Perhaps. Oh, I think that I know. He has to go through the middle of the teleporter. Since he's short and doesn't jump, he'll go under the actual area if he's approaching from floor level.